We're at the River Valley Democrat-Gazette Football Media Days, joined by the Van Buren Pointers, Coach Henry. Went to the second round of the playoffs last year, went to the second round of the playoffs the year before. Some pretty high expectations for these seniors.
Yeah, I hope so, and I hope that the last 2 years has kind of motivated us and motivated the players to not just to be satisfied with going to the playoffs or have that expectations to want to go and compete in it, but we love to be in the playoffs, but we wouldn't mind playing a playoff game over at Blakemore Field neither. So that's kind of a goal of ours this year, to see what we can do to try to play at home this year.
Because man, the 6A West, it's tough. It's tough to make the playoffs. And what have you kind of seen out of these seniors, this group, that you like?
Well, just the resiliency out of this bunch. I mean, since they've been to the playoffs and they won a playoff game since their sophomore year, and so just the expectations and maybe just having a little bit of a fight, that taste in their mouth to say we know what it's like to go to the playoffs. So that's not just an expectation for us, and being able to win there. They've been a part of that, and some of those guys have been a part of it for both seasons, and so. Just watching them guys, and the record hasn't always been, what we necessarily want it to be, but I think that has something to do with, like I said, the competition in our conference, and we try to play a pretty challenging non-conference schedule as well. So record-wise, that's something else that we're looking to grow up on and build on that. But I know that these guys, expectation for these seniors is to watch them go past the second round this year.
Brady Perkins, senior cornerback. Man, you got pressed in the service. First game that you got to start last year, it's in the second round of playoffs. How much did that prepare you going into this year, especially motivation-wise?
Yeah, man, it prepared me a lot for sure. Just the fact that it was high pressure, it was a big deal. And then the fact that I got to end my last season with the start is super motivating. Going into this year, it gives me a lot of confidence.
What was it like going into that, I guess, probably practice that week, knowing, hey, you're going to get the start? Oh, and it's the second round of the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Definitely stressful, but also a lot of fun. Just trying to be confident and compete. Yeah, yes, sir. It was stressful, but it was a good time.
What have you guys talked about as a group, maybe as seniors, about the expectations and building off the last 2 years and watching those two groups ahead of you?
Yes, sir. I think one of our main things this year is our energy. We try and get loud and have a good time, have some fun. But I think we do a good job of holding each other accountable and just making sure that the standard is high. Yes, sir.
Cooper, you've kind of made a move. What's that been like for you, and going through the summer competing for the quarterback position?
It's been really good. I've been like the opportunity here. It's a better school overall, and just to come here and just to have a coach for really everything, and to have my own quarterback coach has just been a big deal for me. And I've seen a lot of things that I could see on film that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to. And it's just been nice to compete for a job, to have some pressure on me.
How's it, it's got to be tough changing schools your senior year, but what's the expectations for you, and what have you felt around the team?
Felt a lot of good stuff for sure. Expectation for me is to try to make it past the second round of the playoffs this year, or try to get a home playoff game, like Coach Henry was saying. Try to do a little better in our conference. Maybe we can get a more favorable playoff path. You know what I'm talking about? So.
Okay, we're joined by the Van Buren Pointers here on River Valley Democrat-Gazette Football Media Day.